Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Mano's here.
New Mano.
The newest.
And let's get into some Yeet tea. Sexy Red announced that she's pregnant, and she went on social media and said, team boy or team girl, and she was with SZA.
Aww. That's SZA?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was SZA.
Okay.
And she also said, I was pregnant as F on here trying to suck my belly in. I got tired of faking. And then she posted another picture where she's standing there holding the money to her ear. She said, I couldn't breathe.
Right.
And that's funny because I was watching, I think it was a BET Awards where she performed. And I was like, she looks like her belly's a little, I didn't know. Sometimes you eat and it just pops out a little.
Or that time of the month, sometimes you're a little bloated.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't realize she already had a baby.
Yep.
You didn't
She
know she
talks
had a
about
baby?
it, yeah.
I thought this was the first one. She's a mother.
She's a mother. All right, so shout out to her. She talked about it on lip service too.
No, I was there, I feel like.
Who's she pregnant? Who's she pregnant by?
We don't know.
Is the guy that in the video?
It could be her man.
It's her man, but her man's in jail too, right?
I think her child's father.
Okay. All right.
If I'm not mistaken.
I know that's right.
All right, now SZA, in the meantime, since she's in that picture, revealed that she does sometimes let fans sleep over at her house. All right, according to All Hip Hop, she says that when she was younger and in school, she didn't have a lot of friends. And now that she has friends and that are, some of them are her supporters actually, she wants to make sure they feel included in her circle. She said in middle school, elementary school, I wasn't popular, so I try to make sure they know I hear you, I see you, I have time to stop for you. Yes, we can smoke together. You can come backstage. You can come to my house if you want.
Oh,
and she
nice.
said hella fans have spent the night with me and been to my house many times.
Right.
Mano,
I'm a fan.
Mano, have you ever had a fan?
No,
Shut
I'm
up, Mano.
I just want to put that out there.
Because he does like
So now he wants to sleep over.
SZA, yeah. SZA, yeah. Are you a SZA fan?
Yes.
Okay. Jay Electronica used to let people come over and smoke, like just randomly from off Twitter.
I don't mind backstage.
I don't
And when he
smoke,
was
but I'll
living-
start.
When Jay Electronica was in Detroit, I remember he let a whole bunch of people come over, and they would just
Really?
be coming through the house to smoke. I'm like, what is going on here?
It's crazy.
All right, now Pete Davidson, he was on SNL, so was Ice Spice, and he started it off with a monologue about, he's spoken a lot about this, but his father, who was actually a firefighter killed on 9/11 at Ground Zero, here's what he said.
When I was 7 years old, my dad was killed in a terrorist attack. I saw so many terrible pictures this week of children suffering, Israeli children and Palestinian children. And it took me back to a really horrible, horrible place. And, no one in this world deserves to suffer like that, especially not kids.
All right, then he goes on to talk about how comedy actually has helped a lot. Here's what he said.
After my dad died, my mom tried pretty much everything she could do to cheer me up. She got me what she thought was a Disney movie, but it was actually the Eddie Murphy stand-up special, Delirious. We played it in the car on the way home, and when she heard the things Eddie Murphy was saying, she tried to take it away. But then she noticed something. For the first time in a long time, I was laughing again. I don't understand it. I really don't, and I never will, but sometimes comedy is really the only way forward through tragedy.
All right, and this was him talking about the tragedy of the images of Israeli and Palestinian children suffering and how it took him back to a really horrible place.
Okay.
And Ice Spice, in the meantime, got a surprise introduction on SNL from Taylor Swift. All right, and so shout out to Taylor Swift for doing that for Ice Spice.
That's a cool friendship.
Now, Prince's ex-wife has landed a deal to have her memoir, The Most Beautiful, My Life with Prince, turned into a movie about their marriage, Maite.
Okay.
Is it when, remember she was on that reality show?
Yeah, something husbands or ex
I didn't realize she was on
Hollywood exes. I think.
And then,
show.
according to reports, Crazy Legs Features inked the deal to turn that into a film. And by the way, speaking of movies, Britney Spears, her new memoir is coming out next week.
Okay.
All right, so let's not forget with all this Jada Pinkett Smith happening.
I hope she goes on a tour like Jada, though.
She's not going to. Ange, we got to get this book and we have to read it, okay?
All right. Well, baby, one more time. But the book is actually, according to reports, Justin Timberlake says that Justin Timberlake played a major role in her downfall in the press.
Okay.
And Justin Timberlake is allegedly concerned about that book as the release date is approaching next week.
I bet he is.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, it's a Monday. And we need some Monday innovation, baby. Innovation. No what?
No hesitation.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Any situation.